Hi there, I'm Nancy Nash with Starfish Strength. Today, I want to talk to you about the frustration many of us face with weight loss plateaus and what you can do to maintain the motivation and mindset you need to get through them. In this video, I specifically want to address the mindset and motivation aspect of weight loss and of goal accomplishment in general, because I've definitely seen that be bigger than any of the other physical barriers, not just in my own journey, but in numerous clients that I've helped. I do want to say, if you don't know if you are eating the proper calorie range for your weight loss goal, maybe you're eating too little or too much and your body's not stimulated to lose weight, you're not sure where to eat in that macronutrient range, or you're not sure if you feel challenged by your workouts, or you know that you definitely don't feel challenged by your workouts, to reach out to me in the link in the description, because you want to make sure that you have those physical elements in place before you even tell yourself that you're plateauing. So next, I want to talk to you about reframing. Reframing talks about, instead of saying, I have to, I get to, and just saying, I can't do this, making sure that I add yet onto that. I can't do this yet, right? But I'm working at it. I'm trying. So I talked to you about my skirt example, right? I can't put 2 legs in this skirt yet, but I'm working on it. I'm setting that intention that eventually I am going to be able to put 2 legs on the skirt and button it and have it fit. So let's talk about the I have to versus I get to. This is something I really needed a reminder about recently. I still say to myself, I have to work out today. And then the rest of the conversation might go, or I'm fat and lazy and worthless and I'm a phony. It's terrible, right? How about I get to work out because I set this time aside for my self-care, because I'm a person with integrity that practices what I preach, that does for myself what I show others to do. I get to work out because it's important to me to be able to move for as long as possible for the people that I care about, to be able to take care of them, to be able to passionately throw myself into the things that give me joy. So let's talk about it with nutrition. I have to not eat cookies at night because it's making me not lose weight. Or I get to give myself a healthy evening snack that I know will refuel my body, help me not wake up in the middle of the night with hunger, and leave me feeling proud without a sugar hangover. I get to eat a serving of vegetables before noon every day and remind myself they are vitamins for my body. Remind myself how I take care of my body all throughout my day so that I can be healthy all throughout my life. I get to eat healthy, not just for my own health, but for the health of my family. I get to have my kids and my parents see me eat healthy, feel well, and want that for themselves too. And I eat the way I want my children to eat so that they can have a healthy relationship with food too. The next thing I want to talk to you about is small wins. We're really excited about the big wins, right? I got a pay raise. I lost 10 pounds. I got an A on my paper. I lifted more than I ever have before instead of personal record. I ran further than I ever have before instead of personal record. Big wins are really exciting. Small wins don't necessarily feel exciting. We often overlook them, but they're really important to maintaining motivation and maintaining a success mindset. Success momentum is a principle that I've heard talked about by a number of psychologists, and I really believe in it for myself at this point. I'm a person that will give myself a huge to-do list, and I kind of go into it knowing I'm not going to accomplish all of this today, but it's just going to make me feel good to check off some of these things. Well, get to the end of the day, it's really easy to look at the one or two things you didn't accomplish and use those as an excuse to shame yourself, which makes it even more important to recognize some small wins. So I could start by going over the things that I accomplished on my list. That's not a bad place to start. But what else? What else felt like something memorable that happened today? Maybe what happened was I actually skipped my workout, but I took the kids to the park and I saw them play and I saw the joy on their faces. One of them made a new friend and he said this was one of the best days of the summer for him. I'm making a small one into a big one, right? But maybe it was just the joy that you saw that you brought to them by actually skipping your workout and taking those kids to get theirs. And that felt like a win to you today. This is complex. We don't necessarily get motivated by pushing ourselves harder and harder every day. We do get motivated though by finding joy and happiness in commonplace things. And this is really where small wins come in. So think about your day. Think about that hummingbird you saw and how the light was just catching that flower. And if you hadn't taken that walk, you wouldn't have seen that. That's a small win. Think about that new recipe you tried. You kept yourself on track and you let yourself go outside your comfort zone of eating. And maybe you're a person that doesn't even like cooking, but you tried cooking something new. That is also a win. So this takes a little bit more time and thought. But if you can come up with 3 small wins for your day every day, and if you're someone like me who finds that they're most tempted to emotionally eat and feel discouraged at night, make yourself go through that practice of giving yourself those 3 small wins, acknowledging those things before you have an opportunity to start self-shaming and find reasons to eat the cookies. So lastly, I want to talk to you about meditation and visualization. Now, let me just say that I am not a meditation expert. I'm actually going to leave a link in the description to a 3-minute body scan that I found very helpful for myself. And if you're also an ocean person, you may find the fact that the speaker uses ocean sounds in the background calming as well. Body scan is basically just going through the different parts of the body, trying to acknowledge what's happening and trying to release them. I find this very helpful because I learned meditation initially as just think of nothing. My brain is so busy. I am not a person that can think of nothing. So know that there is meditation available in a whole variety of forms. And the form that I'm actually going to give you is visualization. One of the things that I found to be really powerful is visualizing myself completing a goal. And I did do another video where I talked about this, and I will link that at the end. Essentially, I want to access my 5 senses. So what is it going to smell like? What is it going to taste like? What is it going to sound like? What am I really going to be feeling deep within my soul when I accomplish that goal? And this is something that you could take into journaling. I'd honestly recommend that if you never really thought about what it's going to look like to accomplish a goal, because there's actually really good evidence to show that people who visualize the completion of their goal are more likely to complete it. This is getting into sports psychology, being able to put yourself in that mindset, believing that you're going to do it is a big part in being capable of doing it. And as a person who has doubted themselves their whole entire life, I can say when I can really start to believe that I can do this on the level that I want to do it, even if I don't know when that's going to be, that has had a huge role in me actually finding all the other things that I need physically, emotionally, mentally to being capable of doing it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found something today that you can use to seize your inner star and stay on track with motivation and mindset as you pursue your goals. If you do want more help with your exercise and nutrition programming, please feel free to reach out to me in the link in the description. In the meantime, I look forward to continuing this journey with you. I'll see you in the next video. This is why the tortoise beats the hare, because the hare thinks I can just get this all done in one shot and doesn't think about the long game, right? But the tortoise is thinking about that long game, and the tortoise is going to continue to do the same behaviors that you're doing and systematically get to their goal. They're not going to just burn out.